This literature review examines the effects vocabulary has on comprehension with English language learners, ELL, and struggling readers. The research focused on elementary students who are either struggling readers or who are English language learners. The results from the studies show that vocabulary supports comprehension when it is explicitly taught to students. There has always been struggling readers, but over the last 2 decades there has been a rise with English language learners in schools in the United States of America. Since students are coming to schools speaking a different language, vocabulary is very important for them as they learn English. Vocabulary has also been proven to help struggling readers. It has had a positive impact on comprehension for both English language learners and struggling readers. It is estimated that students learn 2 to 3 vocabulary words per day, but struggling readers and English language learner students do not. Many vocabulary words are learned through reading, and since reading is difficult for struggling readers and English language learner students, they are not learning as many vocabulary words. Vocabulary has not been an importance in schools today, but has been linked to helping comprehension. This literature review aimed to see if teaching vocabulary explicitly would help EL, English language learner students, and struggling readers with comprehension. This review aimed to answer 2 research questions. The first was explored through 4 articles on vocabulary intervention with English language learners. The next 8 articles looked at vocabulary intervention with struggling readers to support comprehension. The first question was answered with 4 different research articles. The first 2 articles looked at adding a fluency intervention or a phonological awareness intervention to support the vocabulary intervention with comprehension. Most of the time was spent on vocabulary, but adding 10 to 15 minutes to support the vocabulary intervention was included in these studies. Another study looked at contextualized vocabulary instruction, where you look at the parts of a word, or intensified vocabulary instruction, where the vocabulary word is explicitly taught. The intensified vocabulary instruction led to higher results when it came to learning vocabulary words and supporting English learners' comprehension. The last study examined how it would teach a foreign language student in another country vocabulary words. The second question was answered with 8 different research articles. These research articles examined the importance of explicitly teaching vocabulary words with struggling readers. These studies examined the importance of adding a phonological awareness intervention, teaching content knowledge vocabulary words, and looking at nonfiction and fiction vocabulary words. These interventions showed high results for these students as long as they were explicitly taught. It did not matter how well an intervention was planned if a teacher did not explicitly teach the vocabulary words, the students did not retain the information and it did not help in their comprehension. Adding phonological awareness showed the best results in aiding in comprehension with English language learners. Teaching content knowledge vocabulary words explicitly showed the best results for struggling readers in aiding in comprehension. These findings are important for all educators as it shows to see the importance of teaching vocabulary to all students, especially English language learner students and struggling readers. It is important for teachers that students need to be taught the vocabulary words explicitly, and they need multiple exposures to teach vocabulary words. They need multiple exposures to each vocabulary word. Teachers need to remember teaching vocabulary helps each student and is very important in helping English language learners and struggling readers with their comprehension.